17 August 2020 Morning Murli Om Shanti Babdada Madhuban. Sweet children, the Father, the ocean of knowledge, has come to rain knowledge and make this earth green again. Heaven is now being established. In order to go there, you need to belong to the DT community. Question: what main duty do you children who belong to the most elevated clan have? Answer: it is your constant duty to do elevated spiritual service. While sitting here and walking and moving around to make Bharat in particular and the whole world in general pure, to become the Father's helper by following Srimad is the duty of the most elevated Brahmins. Song: knowledge reigns on those who are with the beloved. Om Shanti. The spiritual father is the ocean of knowledge. Therefore, the spiritual father explains to the sweetest spiritual children who are with him, which father is he? Shiv Baba. Brahma Baba is not called the ocean of knowledge. Shiv Baba is the one called the Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul. One is a physical father and the other is the spiritual father from beyond this world. One is the father of a body and the other is the father of souls. These matters have to be understood very well. That one is the ocean of knowledge who speaks this knowledge. There is only one God for everyone, and similarly, only that one can give this knowledge. However, the things people read in the scriptures, the Gita, etc., and the devotion they do are not knowledge. Knowledge does not reign through those things. This is why Bharat has completely dried up. It has become impoverished. When there is no rain, all the land completely dries up. That is the path of devotion. That cannot be called the path of knowledge. Heaven is established with the knowledge. There the land is always green, it never dries up. This study is of knowledge. God, the Father, gives you knowledge and makes you into the DT community. The Father has told you that He is the Father of all souls. However, because of not knowing me or my task, human beings have become very impure and unhappy orphans. They continue to fight among themselves. When there's no father in a family, the children fight among themselves. Then they are asked, do you not have a father? At this time, too, no one in the world knows the Father because he is not known. There has been so much degradation by him being known. There will be salvation. The bestower of salvation for all is one. He is called Baba. His name is always Shiva. His name can never change. When people have renunciation, they change their names. When a girl gets married, her name is changed. This is the system here in Bharat. It is not like that elsewhere. This Shiv Baba is the mother, the father of everyone. They even sing, you are the mother and father. It is only in Bharat that they call out and say, there is a lot of happiness due to your mercy. It isn't that God has been having mercy on the path of devotion. No. There isn't that much happiness on the path of devotion. You children know that there is a lot of happiness in heaven. That is the new world. There is only sorrow in the old world. The names of those who have died alive very well can be changed. However, when Maya defeats them, they become Shudras from Brahmins, and this is why Baba no longer changes their names. There is no rosary of Brahmins. You children belong to the most elevated clan. You do elevated spiritual service while sitting here and while walking and moving around. You serve Bharat in particular and the world in general. You are purifying the world. You are the Father's helpers. You help by following the Father's Srimad. Only this Bharat will become the pure land. You say, we purify this Bharat every cycle and rule in the pure Bharat. We are changing from Brahmins into the future deities. There is the variety form image. The children of Prajapita Brahma are Brahmins. There can only be Brahmins when Prajapita Brahma is there in front of them. You are now personally in front of him. Each of you consider yourself to be a child of Prajapita Brahma. This is a tactic. By considering yourselves to be his children, you become brothers and sisters. Brothers and sisters must never have criminal vision. The Father is now issuing an ordinance. You have been impure for 63 births. Now, if you want to go to the pure world of heaven, become pure. Impure souls cannot go there. This is why you called out to me, the unlimited Father, to come. Souls speak through their bodies. Shubhava says, I too speak through this body. How else could I come? My birth is divine. In the golden age, there are deities with divine virtues. At the present time, there are human beings with devilish traits. Human beings here are not called deities, no matter who they are. They give themselves big titles. Sadhus call themselves Shri Shri and they call human beings Shri because they are pure. They call themselves Shri Shri when in fact they are human beings. Although they don't indulge in vice themselves, they still live in the vicious world. In the future, you will rule in the viceless deity world. There too, they are human beings, but they have divine virtues. At this time, human beings are impure and have devilish traits. Guru Nanak spoke of how God washes the dirty, impure clothes. Guru Nanak also praised the Father. The Father has now come to carry out establishment and destruction. All other founders of religions simply establish a religion. They don't destroy the other religions. Other religions continue to expand. The Father now puts a stop to that growth. He establishes one religion and inspires the destruction of all the innumerable religions. According to the drama, this has to happen. The Father says, I inspire the establishment of the original, eternal deity religion. I give teachings for this. In the golden age, none of those innumerable religions exist. It is fixed in the drama for all of those souls to return home. No one can prevent destruction. Only after destruction takes place can there be peace in the world. The gates to heaven open through this war. You can even write this great war means Mahabharata also took place in the previous cycle. When you have an exhibition inaugurated, you should write this down. The Father has come from the supreme abode in order to inaugurate heaven. The Father says, I, heavenly God, the Father, have come to inaugurate heaven. However, I only take help from the children in order to make them into residents of heaven. Who else would purify all of those souls? There are many souls. Explain this in every home. You people of Bharat were Satopradhan. Then, whilst taking 84 births, you become Tamopradhan. Now become Satopradhan once again. Man Mana Bhava. Don't say that you don't believe in the scriptures. Tell them we used to believe in the scriptures and the path of devotion. But the night of the path of devotion is now ending. The day begins with the knowledge. The Father has come to grant salvation. You need great tact to explain to others. Some are able to imbibe this very well and others a little less. The good children can explain well at exhibitions. Just as the Father is the teacher, so his children too have to become teachers. It is said the Sadguru takes you across. The Father is called the true Baba who establishes the land of truth. It is a Ravan who establishes the land of falsehood. Now that we have found the one who grants salvation, why should we do devotion? It is the main gurus who teach devotion. There is only one Satguru. It is said that the Sadguru is the immortal one. Yet many continue to become gurus. There are many types of guru and sannyasi, etc. The Sikhs speak of the Sadguru, the immortal one. That means the one who never experienced the death. Human beings experience death. The Father says, Man Manabhav. Those people means Sikh then say, chant the Lord's name and you will receive the happiness. There are the two main terms. The Father says, remember me, the Lord. Chant the Lord's name. There is only one Lord. Guru Nanak also referred to him when he said, chant the name of that one. In fact, you don't have to chant anything. Just remember him. This is the mantra that cannot be chanted. Don't say anything with your mouth. You don't even have to say Shiva, Shiva. You have to go to the land of silence. Now remember the Father. There is only the one mantra that cannot be chanted, and it is the Father who teaches it to you. People ring so many bells and make so much noise and sing songs of praise. They sing many songs, but they don't understand the meaning of even one of them. Only the one Father gives happiness. He is also called Vyas. He gives you the knowledge that he has. He is the one who also gives happiness. You children, Understand that your stage now has to accent. The different degrees have been portrayed in the picture of the ladder. At present, no degrees remain. It is said, I am without virtue. I have no virtues. There is an organization called Nirguna Balak, means children without virtues. The father says children are like a Mahatmas, means great souls. They don't have any defects. People then gave that organization that name as a Nirgun Balak. If children have no virtues, then nor do their fathers. All have defects. Only the deities are virtuous. The number one defect is not to know the Father. The second defect is the flounder in the ocean of poison. The Father says, you have been floundering for half the cycle. Now I, the ocean of knowledge, am taking you to the ocean of milk. I am giving you teachings so that you can be taken to the ocean of milk. I come and sit next to where this soul resides. I am free, so I can come and go at any time. When you offer food to a departed soul, you are offering food to a departed spirit. The body has already been burnt now. That cannot even be seen. You consider that food to be a special offering of bhog for that particular soul. That soul is then invoked. This too is part of the drama. Sometimes that soul comes, sometimes he doesn't come. Some come and tell them how they are, and others don't. Here too, when a soul is called, he comes and speaks, but he doesn't tell you that he has taken birth at such and such a place. He just say, I am very happy. I have taken a birth in a good home. The children who took knowledge well would go to good home. Those who took less knowledge would receive a lower status. However, they do have happiness. It is better to become a king or a servant. In order to become a king, become busy in this study. This word is very dirty. The company of the word is called bad company. Only the company of the one takes you across. Everyone else draws you. The Father knows the horoscope of each one. This is the world of sin, and this is why people called out, take us somewhere else, away from this world. The Father says, sweetest children, belong to me and then follow my directions. This is a very dirty world. There is corruption. There is a fraud of hundreds of thousands of rupees. The Father has now come to make you children into the masters of heaven. Therefore, you should have infinite happiness. In fact, this is the true Gita. This knowledge will later disappear. You have this knowledge now, but it will have disappeared. When you take your next birth, at that time there is the reward. The Father is teaching you in order to make you into the most elevated beings. You now know the Father. Ask those who go on the pilgrimage to Amarnath, means the Lord of immortality. How could the one who is shown in the subtle region exist here in the corporeal world? Mountains, etc., exist here. How could anyone impure sit there, means in the subtle region, and give knowledge to Parvati? They sit and make that lingam of ice with their hands. They could create that anywhere. Human beings stumble around so much they don't understand from where Parvati could come to Shankar so that he could purify her. Shankar is not God, he is a deity. So much is explained to human beings and yet they don't understand. They cannot become those with divine intellects. So many people come to the exhibitions. They say this knowledge is very good. Everyone should receive it. Tell them, oh, but at least you should take it first. Then they reply that they don't have the time. Also, right at the exhibitions, the father is inaugurating the heaven before the war takes place. The gates to the heaven will open after a destruction. Baba says, right on every picture, the Parlokik Supreme Father, the Supreme Soul, Trimurti God Shiva speaks. When you don't write Trimurti, they say Shiva is incorporeal. How can he give a knowledge? It is then explained this one was at first beautiful. He was Krishna. He has now become an ugly human being. You are now being made into deities from human beings. Then history has to repeat. It is said that it didn't take God long to change humans into deities. Then they come down the ladder and become human beings. The Father then comes and makes them into deities. The Father says, I have to come. I come at the confluence of every cycle. To say that I come in every age is wrong. I come at the confluence age and make you into charitable souls. Then Ravan makes you into sinful souls. Only the Father changes the old world and makes it new. These matters have to be understood. Acha, to the sweetest, beloved, long lost, and now found children, love, remembrance, and good morning from the mother, the father, Bab Dada. The spiritual father says Namaste to the spiritual children. The spiritual children says Namaste and good morning to the spiritual father. Essence for the dharna. First point, become a teacher like the father. Remove everyone from this land of falsehood with a great tact and make them worthy of going to the land of truth. Second point, the company of the world is bad company. Therefore, move away from the bad company and stay in the company of the one who is the truth. In order to claim a high status, busy yourself in this study. Follow the directions of the One Father. Blessings. May you be constantly happy and receive a praise from everyone through your contentment. The sign of contentment is that happiness will be visible in a practical way. Those who remain constantly content and happy are definitely praised by everyone. Only through your happiness can you receive the praise. So take the special blessing of remaining constantly content and happy and also give this to others. The final offering into this sacrificial fire is the constant happiness of all Brahmins. When you all remain constantly happy, the sound of revelation will echo. That is, the flag of victory will be hoisted. Slogan, to be a diamond and to give the message of becoming a diamond is to celebrate the diamond jubilee. Om Shanti.